Were you satisfied with the outcome of the European election?
I can't tell you anything because they would shoot me.
They would shoot you if we tell you anything?
What do you mean by that? What do you mean they will shoot you?
Serious
Do you think
secrecy.
it's a problem that populism is on the rise?
How? Man, guy said Bilderberg would shoot him if he said anything. Okay, that's just about as non-transparent as you can be. Obviously he's probably joking, but maybe not. It's the final day of Bilderberg. I'm completely exhausted after 14 hours of chasing them around yesterday and then staying up editing. But nonetheless, we're here at the airport. Gonna see if we can catch some of these guys as they exit, so stay tuned. And now is the part where we sit and we wait. And we wait some more until some Bilderbergers hopefully pull in. We're on reconnaissance, I guess you could call it, Luke.
Try not to sleep.
Yeah.
What's that?
And yeah, speaking of sleep, we're both going on like a couple hours. That's kind of how it goes at Bilderberg. Fumes. Barely. Yeah. Barely fumes, because we run around for 12.5 hours, you know, covering stuff, and then get back to the hotel and edit for multiple hours, and it's all on jet lag too, by the way, and little sleep.
Yeah, that's somebody on it.
All right, we may have somebody pulling in. Let's see what's up. How are you doing, sir? Did you enjoy your time this time around at Bilderberg?
I had a very good conference, thanks.
Awesome. Was it your first time? Did you gain something out of it that you found useful? Last time we spoke with Peter Sutherland, he didn't really want to respond to some of our questions, but we're just trying to quell some of the conspiracy theories that are out there because there's so much secrecy surrounding the group. What would you say is the nature of the off-record talks? Just to be frank, or is it about secrecy?
You've seen the press conference. You've seen the press.
But often there's discrepancies. And so often we find discrepancies in not only the agenda but also the participants list. So what is public is not necessarily accurate, which is why we come to document the discrepancies and try to figure out why.
It is Chatham House rules. It's not completely off the record. We can have a little chat about what's discussed, how you plan to use it. You just can't disclose who said it. So what was one topic? Maybe weaponization of social media, maybe China.
The most
what was one
interesting
topic
for you?
that was so interesting?
Okay, thanks very much.
Have a good flight, sir. Hi, Michael. Are we able to just speak about the meeting this year?
Oh, not today.
No, but it's just that there's so much secrecy surrounding it. It seems that mum is the word, is being the instructions.
Well, have a good day.
Thank you. How did the
Sir,
meeting go? Successful?
That's good.
That's good. The weaponization of the media is an interesting topic. Is there anything you can tell us about that one, sir? All right, well, have a nice flight, sir.
Thank you.
Ma'am, just a quick question. When it comes to union representatives at the Bilderberg meeting, is that not a conflict of interest at all in any way?
C'est bon?
Perhaps you could help us quell the conspiracy theories. There's some ideas about this group, and you've been, not a lot of people have. In your view, is there anything nefarious going on, or is it educational? Did you gain something out of it?
What's one thing that happened at Bilderberg that comes to mind?
Anything you gain. Have a nice flight, ma'am. Max is about to confront the German Minister of Defense, and we're going to let him have this one because he's German. He's got a big German following on YouTube, so he's preparing for it right now. We're gonna let him do his thing and just document it.
Defense Minister of Germany.
Go get her.
Eine kurze Frage. Eins noch bei Journalismus Dresden.
Stand back.
Genau durchtraining konnte oder wollte. Sie hat eigentlich Zeit gehabt für die Klausur. Also ist sie aus aktuell. Vielen Dank. I asked her about her party leader actually. Her party leader, she is missing from this meeting, even though she was on the list. And now I asked her about her, and the official reason is that she has a meeting on Sunday, but she now said the things that are happening in Germany are reason for her to be missing. And that could be anything. That could be the state of her party. I don't really know what's going on in Germany that she has to stay here. So it was an interesting answer, to be honest. I wasn't expecting that.
So something that's interesting that we've been doing here is obviously we help each other a lot. For example, Luke kind of called dibs on Stacey Abrams. He said, if we see her, can I get her? We all said, sure. I said, I want Lois Arbor, the lady's responsible for the Migration Pact. And everyone's like, yeah, sure. If she comes out, you can get her. And then Max said, hey, if there's any German delegates, do you mind if I get them? And we all said, yeah, of course, you get dibs. So that's how we constantly help each other out and get the goods. How you doing, guys? Are we able to get one brief statement on your attendance this year at Bilderberg? Is that no comment, or do you want to discuss? Because we're just trying to better understand because of the level of secrecy.
So as a politician,
sir, is this your first time attending the meeting? What did you gain out of it? Was there anything gained out of it, sir? Or any topics for you that stuck out in particular?
you get something. You said something, so you're not guilty. You probably don't have bad intentions, like most people.
Are you both party leaders in Spain? So two different party leaders in one meeting. It's kind of odd.
Well, think twice about the next time you're invited, guys, and check them out a little more. Have a nice flight. We're hoping you can kind of dispel some of the conspiracy theories that seem to surround the group, because as an attendee, you have some rather good insight, I'm sure.
Not just as an attendee, as a professional journalist.
Mm-hmm.
Let's have a conversation.
Okay, thank you.
See you in London.
Have a safe flight.
Have you had a good time in Switzerland, madam?
Yes, we did.
Excellent. You've had the weather for it, yeah?
It's a very lovely place. Beautiful weather, gorgeous Lake Geneva. Did you learn anything interesting at the conference? What's one thing that really stood out? But Chatham House rules allow you to talk, you just can't disclose who said it. So what was
I
one?
have to put my mind together before I say anything confidential.
Don't want to slip up.
Have a nice trip home, madam.
That means it's something bad. That means you're worried people are going to be thinking about something bad about it.
She says, I need to collect my thoughts before I make a statement. Yeah. Don't want to accidentally slip up. How you doing, guys? Did you have a good time this year at Bilderberg? My name's Dan Dix. I'm from Press for Truth. Just wondering if I could get a brief statement on your participation this year. Did you learn anything particular interest to you? Or did you find you gained?
Good to see you.
Did you gain much out of the meeting, sir?
Aggressively walking there. It's pretty talented.
We don't want to annoy you. We just want a simple response.
Hunkering down, pushing forward. Good to look around when you walk for a little bit.
Just trying to get some transparency, sir. That's a good thing. Relax. Transparency's a good thing. Dominic.
Hey Dominic, since you're Canadian, are you going to say sorry for being at Bilderberg?
I must say, sir,
you're going to say you're going to laugh. All right, we got him laughing. All right.
Hey, you going to say sorry, eh?
Sorry, I couldn't help myself.
Oh, Francais.
Oh.
Yeah, there we go.
On us. All right.
I gotta say, I was quite impressed with your speed and your ability to outrun the journalist was quite impressive. Have you been working on that for a little while? Preparing for how you're going to deal with post-Bilderberg interviews?
You guys need to get in better shape.
Dissed by a Bilderberger.
You did release footage of you running. After the NATO secretary, you're running out. Let's go away from these officers. But Dan did release footage of him running from running after the NATO secretary, and it wasn't that impressive.
Yeah, he's fast, man.
Yeah,
he's fast.
Yeah.
Looks like you might have made some good connections this year.
Hey Arnold, how's it going? How's your time in Switzerland?
Little friends here, huh?
Yeah, a little friendly.
Switzerland, this majestic setting on Lake Geneva. How do you find it?
Seems like a mighty fine networking event. Is there anything in particular that you took away from the meeting that was beneficial or that you found enlightening?
Oops, sure.
Or any particular topic that was on the agenda that you found particularly enlightening?
What's the one takeaway?
Don't touch.
What's the one thing that you got out of Bilderberg?
All right, have a nice day, sir. Hey, just a heads up, man. You don't need to touch me. We're being courteous, calm, respectful, right? How you doing, sir? My name's Dan Dix. I'm with Press for Truth. I was just curious if we could get a brief comment on your time today.
I'm fine, thank you.
Was there anything in particularly on? No, you need to stop touching me. That's assault. Yeah, we're being calm and courteous,
No,
right?
you're being completely courteous.
Yes, and I appreciate the candidness and openness. Much appreciated. We haven't been getting that from many members.
No,
So.
we're in a democracy. You're walking along and engaging.
Yeah, appreciate it. I appreciate it.
Will we be seeing a Bilderberg conference in Lisbon at some time?
I'm afraid I don't know.
Or you don't know?
No, I'm afraid I don't.
But it's such a lovely
Was this your
setting.
first time?
I've been here before.
Okay.
How many
Have a nice
Okay,
flight.
thank you very much.
How you doing, sir? My name's Dan. I'm from Press for Truth. Sir,
about this
there's
setting?
someone speaking to you.
Majestic
Hello.
Metro Switzerland,
Hello.
Lake
This
Geneva,
is bizarre.
Great weather.
This is very bizarre.
Hi.
How's it going?
Hey, I'm doing great.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Great.
Appreciate it.
All right, good. Well, there you're doing good. Yeah.
You're human, all right.
Yeah.
You're not a robot, confirmed. Well, tell us what happened inside the Bilderberg meeting.
I'm not going to wash my right hand for the next year. See you in 2020. Mr. Barroso is the former European Commission president.
And connected to Goldman Sachs as well. He's connected. European Commission, Goldman Sachs. How was your representation here at Bilderberg? Probably no conflict of interest here, hey? What do you say?
He's been in scandals. Leaving the EU and having lobbying ties.
Mr. Barroso, let's talk about some of the scandals. All right, if you don't want to talk about Bilderberg, we could talk about some of the scandals, Mr. Barroso. Is that an easier topic to talk about?
Nee, inhaltlich nichts sagen, aber haben Sie irgendwas auch mitgenommen, also selber an Inspiration, oder würden Sie mehr Expertise liefern?
Mr. Barroso, how about a comment on the...
You want to help me with the luggage?
Please, let me help you with the luggage. Sir, I have to push this. While I hear what you have to say about the European Parliament elections, what's your comment on it?
I'm fine, and you?
Mr. Barroso, what do you think of nationalism and populism in Europe?
Oh, you know well. You know well what I think.
What do you
know?
Hi, sir. My name's Dan Dix. I'm from Press for Truth. Just wondering if I can get a brief comment on your attendance this year. Did you learn anything particularly interesting?
Do you have anything to say about your representation here, your time here, how it was? Or are you going to just keep the secrecy kind of building up and making this more mysterious than it needs to be?
Oh, excuse me, sir. Please, one comment about Erdogan. Bilderberg can't be... I mean, what does Bilderberg think of Erdogan?
You don't need to push me, man. What are you doing?
Who's going to win the Turkish election in Istanbul?
You're airport security, man. Airport security, don't touch me again. God, push me hard, man. Wow, the power tripping from some of these dudes. He's shoving me. We're being courteous and calm and respectful. That was ridiculous. Man, it's not nice being assaulted by airport security. What a douche. So that's the journalist that tried to escape into the bushes. Gonna see if we can get some questions, but I think she just made her escape.
Sorry. Have a good day.
Hey, Lily Groover, we're hearing you trying to hide into the bushes. How about you're a journalist? Come on, you're supposed to answer questions, ask questions, right?
Do you remember when we were with you
Oh, I would love
the other day, man.
So
Kind of ran.
Journalists trying to cover Bilderberg. You're on the inside, so you must be at the top of the profession. Maybe you could help us out a little bit and tell us how we should go about it. Do you have any advice for us regular journalists who don't go to Bilderberg? Did you learn any tips you could share with us?
You must have an opinion on the weaponization of social media.
Free expression in general. What do you think about the free expression of ideas and free speech and free press?
Press only on the inside, right?
No comment about free press?
Heidi Ho, how are you?
Hi, man.
How's it going? Do you have any comment for the press about your time in Switzerland?
Is there anything...
Good time? Any comments?
Any takeaways from Bilderberg, something that you learned?
Thank you.
Who was the most interesting person you met?
Or the most interesting topic to you?
Sorry, I cannot comment. Okay. Prime Minister, I'm curious, does the Bilderberg group take interest in e-governance? Estonia is becoming very famous worldwide for your advanced e-governance system. Is this something that Bilderberg is interested in? Do you
As an elected official, do you have anything to say to your people about you being here?
Everything was very useful and nice. Thank you.
Sometimes
How
silence
so? How do you
speaks
plan to make
louder
use
than
of
words,
it?
sir. Prime Minister of Estonia?
Everything is very useful.
Prime Minister
of Estonia.
of Estonia.
Oh, Oxford.
Or wait. Or maybe him.
No,
No.
not the Turkish billionaire.
My name's Luke Gadowski. Just wondering, what do you think about Brexit and the way it's being handled? Who do you think's going to win it from there?
How about the future of Europe topic that came up? You must have an opinion on that one.
Personally, Chatham House rules accepted without it breaking any secrets. What do you think?
Who will be the next Prime Minister of the UK? Is it going to be Cameron? Cameron, yeah?
What did you say?
Did you say Cameron? Time will tell. Do you have any predictions?
Maybe Bilderberg will tell.
Will Bilderberg have any influence?
So you're willing to grant an interview if we contact you?
Yeah, sure. I cannot promise that I can ask all your questions. But
Okay, yeah, great. Thank you so much. Have a good flight.
It's getting that bad. That bad that you can't even come up with one comment about it.
I can't say that.
So I'm curious though.
Are you a journalist?
I am a journalist and I love Turkey. It's one of my favorite countries and I love Istanbul. But what does Bilderberg think of Erdogan? Just one comment. What does Bilderberg think of Erdogan?
Hi, sir. Was there any one takeaway that you took from Bilderberg that you found it particularly interesting? Any topics that stood out to you?
Please.
What about the weather in Montreux? It was very ugly this weekend. The setting on Lake Geneva was majestic. Didn't you think so? No, maybe it was a rough weather.
Very good weather.
Yeah, very good weather. And how about the Bilderberg conference? What was the atmosphere like?
Very good weather.
What was the atmosphere like inside the Bilderberg?
Sir, there's so much secrecy around it. Obviously, transparency would be a good thing, right?
Yes.
Well, let's see some of it.
Bonjour.
Vous avez une pièce d'identité, s'il vous plaît?
English?
Speak English?
Yeah.
We have an ID, please.
Speak please. Come with me.
Why do I need my ID?
Yes, come.
Come with us.
Why me?
Because you.
Yes, I'm filming.
You just come with us,
I'm in
please.
public, right?
Show me your ID, please.
Sure, here.
Je traduis en fait.
Yeah,
Vous pouvez dire qu'il est
wanna
texte.
maybe...
Pardon?
Demandez-lui qu'il est texte, alors de police.
D'accord, mais là on est...
Traduisez.
Listen,
Pardon?
this guy...
So he doesn't want... You're not allowed to film them.
Yeah, I filmed their
That's true.
feet,
No.
not their face.
Il a filmé vos pieds en fait. c'est tout.
Moi, je dois empêcher mon travail.
So just an update, guys. Currently detained because some of the airport security thugs back there decided to grab me, and now they're apparently thinking I'm the problem. You guys saw it; it's all on film. But now I'm detained once again because the thugs aren't happy with me. I'm being very calm, courteous, and respectful. yet I'm being detained because this one security guard and another airport security are power tripping. That's what this is about.
Thank you. Donc voilà, vous avez expliqué quoi, juste pas qu'ils se mettent trop près. Nous ça dérange pas qu'ils viennent faire ces trucs ici, mais juste si les gens commencent à se toucher les uns les autres, ça va faire des tensions, ça va partir en couille, alors ça se passe bien.
All part and parcel of covering Bilderberg, I suppose. Often when you do these things, you get these private security firms and these kind of smaller, low-level kind of security. I call them 4.5s, you know, not quite a 5.0, just a 4.5. That's what we're dealing with sometimes at Bilderberg meetings, and the power tripping needs to stop. Hi, how are you, sir? My name's Dan. I'm from Press for Truth. Did you have a good meeting? Good discussion to share?
Have a nice day.
Is that the only comment? A lot of interesting topics on the agenda this year. Was there anyone that stood out for you in particular?
Were you satisfied with the outcome of the European election?
I can't tell you anything because they would shoot me.
They would shoot you if we tell you anything?
What do you mean by that? What do you mean they will shoot you?
Serious
Do you think it's a problem that populism is on the rise?
How? Guy said Bilderberg would shoot him if he said anything. Okay, that's just about as non-transparent as you can be. Obviously he's probably joking, but maybe not. Alright guys, that marks the end of the 67th annual Bilderberg conference. I think we had some good interactions here at the Geneva airport. Just kind of surprised actually because of the way they've been acting for the past few days, not really giving up much of a comment or a response on anything, but we managed to engage with quite a number of them here at the airport, which was great. I got detained, as you saw, for a little while by some power tripping thug who wanted to get the police over on me, but that's fine. That's becoming par for the course, I guess, these days. I also got a really great question into David Petraeus and a response from him on a few things, and I'm going to be uploading that in a separate video. If you don't know, he's a former director of the CIA, and I asked him about the fact that the CIA is well known to be involved in foreign election meddling, and I asked him, is it not, you know, hypocritical to be talking about this Russia hoax when he, as the director of the CIA, was involved at a time when they were overthrowing foreign governments and their own election meddling. So it's a bit hypocritical for them to be saying that Donald Trump is involved with some sort of Russian conspiracy. But at any rate, that's going to be uploaded on this channel in a separate video, so stay tuned for that. And that's going to do it for the 67th annual Bilderberg conference. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in and for watching the videos and sharing the videos. I hope you do. I hope you continue to share them, and I hope you click the thumbs up button on this one. Share it with your friends and family, and I guess that's it, guys. I'm absolutely very, very, very exhausted. I'm going on very little sleep because, as you know, it's kind of a bit of a scramble at Bilderberg. But we get here, we do the work for you guys. I want to be beholden to you and bring this information to you guys that you deserve to get. The mainstream media is not doing their job, guys, and that's why I'm trying to step up my game here and bring this information that you deserve to the table. So if you appreciate my efforts, it's not always easy running around and getting banged up by cops and things of that nature. It is all part of the job that I've accepted, but if you do appreciate what I'm trying to do, I would ask that you check out the links in the description to where you can find our links to where you can donate. You can donate at pressfortruth.ca/donate. There you can contribute cryptocurrencies or there's other ways of doing it. You can join up as a member, a Patreon member, or the Patreon alternative as well. But your help would be greatly appreciated so I can continue to bring you this kind of coverage. So anyways, guys, that's it. This officially marks the end of the 67th annual Bilderberg conference. So yeah, until next time, thank you so much once again for tuning in, and we'll see you again soon. This is Dan Dix, reporting for Press for Truth. We all want truth. will set you free, free, free.